like, I made the free-to-play account, yes. But how do I explain this? It was more to have a gateway into the PC version of Genshin Impact. Because, again, it's like, it's growing on me, and it's like, it just keeps attacking. The PlayStation 4 version of Genshin Impact keeps attacking the, what do I call it? The sore spots. If I'm to make any sense of this. So, yeah, every time I log on, I experience the same thing. It's a bit of lag, long loading times, and I just really want MiHoYo to not abandon PlayStation 4 users yet. I mean, look at the whole debacle that happened with the PlayStation 5, especially here in the United States, where a lot of scalpers got their hands on it first, and then they're selling it at extremely, out of this world prices for no reason whatsoever. I mean, of course the reason is to make money, but I mean, let's be real here. Come on. Who's going to buy $1,000, $3,000 PlayStation 5? No one is going to do that. So really, if you're actually watching this, I don't know if I'm actually going to upload this to YouTube or not, but yeah, it's like, I'm just testing my camera out right now and how things are going to look. So running my PC on turbo mode because I need to see how well Genshin will run if I decide to stream this at least. And my single screen, I do not have the second screen open right now. Where are the slimes usually at? Oh, you're probably going to hear that out there. The slimes up here, right? No, they appear over here, right? There we go. Oh my god, what? The slime's bugged out. Oh my god, it feels good. It feels good to be powerful. Feels good to be powerful. Okay, so yeah, off topic there. I was getting off topic. So I'm just making this as a test, but also I do want to talk about that. Like, again, I don't want MiHoYo to abandon the PlayStation 4 users yet. Like, we're still out there. We're like, not a lot of people have PlayStation 5s. I know little by little it's happening. You guys finally made MiHoYo finally made the PlayStation 5 available for. MiHoYo finally made Genshin Impact available for PlayStation 5, is what I'm trying to say. And I think it was like, what, the day of 1.5 release as well. So, yeah, version 1.5 came out, and the PS5 version of Genshin Impact came out. And I know it runs beautifully on the PlayStation 5. This game actually might run well on a PlayStation 4 Pro. But here's the thing now. We're already so late into the life cycle of the PlayStation 4. Why am I going to go out and spend money on a PlayStation 4 Pro? Like, how much does it even cost? How much does a PlayStation 4 Pro cost right now? So I was just looking through Amazon, and I did find some PlayStation 4 Pros, but they're kind of high priced as well. Like, what happened? I think it'll be cheaper if you get it like at a GameStop or something, Target, Best Buy. But yeah, looking through Amazon did not help at all. I found something like at $650, an used PlayStation 4 Pro, but good. Like they always put in the product. It's about $415. I'm not going to spend that much money again on something, that came out like what, a few years back, when we now have a new console. So it's always best, like, never do it. Never do this. Don't buy an old console when the new one has come out. It's better to just invest your money in buying the new console. Unless, you have reasons for buying a PS3, like maybe a game that you want to play that's only has been on the PS3, can't play it on the PS4 and can't play it on the PS5, then you get a PS3. I got a PS3 for that reason, like 2 Christmases ago, or was it last Christmas? No, 2 Christmases ago. It feels weird saying that. I could just say 2 years ago, but yeah, for better context, I said that. But yeah, I mean, again, so I don't want MiHoYo to. I mean, it's going to happen eventually, of course. They're going to stop supporting. They're going to stop, like, updating little stuff about optimization. That's all I'm worried about. It's going to happen eventually, but I don't want them to do it too soon. Because not everyone has a PlayStation 5 yet. We're still in this little bubble where scalpers keep scalping. And regular consumers like me and you don't have a PlayStation 5 yet. I mean, maybe you do. Maybe you do, but I don't. And I know other people that don't. So we're not in the minority at this point. I guess at this point it's more like a 50-50 thing, or it's still not balanced where most people don't have one, where a few people already have some. So that's just what I'm saying. I've always wanted MiHoYo to, like, at least do a little bit of optimization for the lag on the PlayStation 4. Like, there's a lot of lag, and sometimes like the input commands lag out, and I just a lot happens. A lot happens. That's really all I'm trying to say about this. As I'm doing this test footage, which you may or may not see on YouTube. I don't know yet. But yeah, how did I go on the topic of buying the PlayStation 5? All right, so the creation of my free-to-play, strictly free-to-play, that means not even the Welkin Moon or a Battle Pass option. Because, you know, in my main account, I'm mostly free-to-play. Like, I haven't spent on the new banner yet. I already got Constellation 1 Yenfei. You haven't seen that video. It's already there. And I already have Zhongli, so there's no need for me to even go that far. I built a bit of pity for Eula, so I might do some spending if I don't get enough Primo Gems in 19, 20 days and whatnot. So by the end of the 30 days, 39 days, however left at the banner for the next time, if I don't have enough Primo Gems, I might spend to get Eula and whatnot. And hopefully, you know, I don't lose the 50-50 to get Eula. That's kind of like what's worrying me, because, you know, that happened with Xiao. Oh my god. And I nearly lost it, because I lost a 50-50 in the Xiao banner and got Diluc. Diluc Constellation 3. I wanted to destroy everything, I tell you. That's why I kind of like hate Diluc a lot right now. But yeah, I made a free-to-play account because I wanted to experience the PC version of Genshin Impact. And oh my god, just playing it right now, I'm not even doing anything. I'm just like walking around, killing Hydro Slimes. But it makes me not want to go back. I have my PS4 on right now, and I'm actually playing Genshin on my PlayStation 4 right now. Getting ready to do the Serenity Pot quests, some other quests I have down there that I haven't done yet, and then soon the Zhongli quest. I'm like really behind on that right now because Premiere Pro yesterday, for whatever reason, decided to crap out on me, and it took like 12 plus hours to render a video. I'm not sure if it's because I grabbed it directly from Twitch. I don't know what happened there, but I need to get to the bottom of it fast because that cannot continue to happen. That's the first time it's happened. Maybe, I don't know what happened. I do not know what happened. I literally don't have an answer for that. But yeah, so the PC experience has been great. Like, look, I can't do this on the PlayStation 4. I cannot do that. Like, everything is just so fluid. It's like the everything. Like, there's a bit of like frame issues, the lag, like I keep saying. And everything just feels a bit more sluggish on the PlayStation 4. The PlayStation 5, again, is going to be the better experience. So if you're like me, a PlayStation 4 player, and you're looking to upgrade, the PS5 is the only way. You know, don't even invest in a PlayStation 4 Pro. Do not do it. Like, who knows? Maybe like 3 months from now, we'll finally be able to get our hands on PlayStation 5s. Maybe they'll finally make more. Like, we're little by little, we're slowly getting out of this crazed pandemic in the world. So soon, I feel like, you know, it's going to be a couple of years still, but eventually we'll be able to go back to normal and things will be like, you know, like this never existed. Because that's how it usually works, right? You know, it's not the first time this world has experienced pandemics. And, you know, we were living lives, you know, just saying like, hey, yeah, look, this never happened, huh? Like, what? Was that a thing? Generations to come, of course, you know. And our generation maybe is still going to be very relevant, but generations to come is going to be like in history books, like, oh, yes, the world was afflicted by the virus and whatnot, and yeah, people were panicking, people died, and propaganda, yada, yada. I don't even know why I'm talking about this. I'm just going on a tangent. More slimes, wow. It's a lot of hydro slimes here. Slime condensate for days, am I right, boys? Gals? Ladies? Men? All right. So, yeah, that's pretty much all I wanted to talk about. You know, I might turn this just into an update video to let you know what's going on and whatnot. So, still playing on PlayStation 4. I'm going to be live streaming on Twitch very soon. My free-to-play account, finally making some progress there. I was waiting for 1.5. Like, secretly, I was kind of waiting for something else. But I said, you know what? After 1.5, I'm going to start working on my free-to-play account because I haven't done anything. Like, I've recorded one video a long time ago. And that was like almost a month now since I last did that. And I was sick. I remember I was still sick when I recorded that. So I think I decided now I'm going to be doing live streams on Twitch for my free-to-play account. And for my main account as well. At least for main story and some events as well. You won't really be seeing like much daily live streams. If it's going to be a daily live stream, it's going to be of the free-to-play account. Not really my main account on the PlayStation. Again, because, you know, right now I don't have a capture card, so I can't really record easily from the PlayStation. You know, it's a whole setup for me to record from the PlayStation, turn on my camera to record, hook this microphone up to the PlayStation 4 and turn on that microphone on the camera to do a lot of syncing. It's a lot more work. It works out because you've seen it. I've already done a couple of videos like that. It works out, but it's kind of a tedious thing. I could forget one thing. I think at one point the battery's died on the camera, and I don't know how I was able to sync it again. So yeah, I'm transitioning slowly into getting back into the groove into this with the equipment that I currently have. I mean, I have the equipment to do what I want right now. It's just how I'm going to use it, right? How am I going to put it to good use? That's always what it comes down to. There is one more thing I wanted to address. So I still don't have any news about Monster Girl Island, unfortunately. In regards to me making videos of Monster Girl Island, there's no plans yet. But I do have an update regarding Monster Girl Island. All right, so I believe this news, it was just posted on this website that I sometimes get some random news about anime, manga, or just gaming stuff in general. I prefer not to associate with this website due to its egregious nature, so I'm not going to be naming it, but yeah, the headline reads, Monster Girl Island developer leaves Patreon after demanded to make changes. Okay. Like I said, this news is old, about 2 days old. I just rejoined Redamz Discord regarding Monster Girl Island. So it says, the despicable censorship-loving Patreon has continued to build upon its infamous reputation as they demanded the developer of Eroge Monster Girl Island to make changes or be removed from the platform. The developer choosing to leave of their own free will instead. It says here, the developer Redamz recently released a new Patreon post announcing they will be departing from Patreon after the platform demanded they make changes to the game, such as making Ada and Faran. Remember those two? Ada was the Nekololi, if I remember, and Faran was the Dark Elf. So, they demanded make changes to the game, such as making Ada and Faran not be adoptive sisters if they are to have a sex scene, which I thought that's pretty random. I don't know. I mean, it's kind of random and it's kind of stupid as well, like, honestly. But I understand. It's Patreon's policies. They've been doing this for years. Mantis X has left Patreon a long time ago. And I'm pretty sure a lot of, like, not safe for work artists that would do a lot of 18-plus works have left Patreon due to this reason, due to censoring and whatnot. They've gone to other places like Pixiv Fanbox. I know that's where a majority of those 18-plus artists are now. And Subscribestar. That's where I think Mantis is also there. So, yeah, just to bring you up to speed with that. So, Redamz thoroughly refused this corporate bullying and additionally mentioned they will not be using other crowdfunding sites such as Subscribestar or Fanbox, as all the fan support over the years now allows them to finish Monster Girl Island at their own pace. And that is good. When I saw the headline first on my phone notification, my heart sank a little bit because, of course, the first thing that came to mind is like, what happened to Redamz? I hope he is not sick. I hope he is still well. I hope nothing happened to him. I did not, it's funny because you would think that, I know some people are probably more concerned about the game. It's like, oh, so what does that mean for Monster Girl Island? And not really concerned about the creator creating the game. I usually tend to be like this for a lot of things. It's like I tend to be more caring for those behind the project because, they use their intelligence, their mind, they're bringing their ideas, their vision onto paper, onto the game. So, I'm always interested in meeting those kind of people, not just really sticking to the game itself. I always like to go beyond, you know what I mean? So when I first read the headline, I really just, like, is he okay? What happened? I'm like, Monster Girl Island, it's secondary. His health is first. Monster Girl Island is secondary. That's how it always should be. That's why I always worry about Eiichiro Oda, the mangaka for One Piece. He really should be taking care of his health above all, and his manga should be, that's his life work right there, his life's work. But, his health should be priority. And I would always wish that for others, to take care of their own health first before working on their project. So here's Redam's entire statement regarding leaving Patreon. I wish I didn't have to post this right after coming back, but it's not on me this time. I guess Patreon higher-ups liked it much more when I was gone. Patreon has tightened their rules once more. While I had avoided all of their previous witch hunts, it seems they finally don't like Monster Girl Island anymore. They requested me to make some changes to the game. Stupid things like not adoptive sisters if they're to be to share sex, and that's like, no, I don't understand. It makes sense for Patreon to do this because of their whole censorship thing, but that's like super specific. Like, that means they actually had to have gone into the game and understand a bit of the story. You know, I guess that does make sense too. Again, I'm just like, correcting myself as I go along this. There is no script here. I always do this, myself. So it makes sense that they would have to do some research into what's on their platform, because then if people start posting, illegal content on their website, they're going to have a lawsuit on their case, and it's going to be like, so why did you check the content that's on your website, Patreon? What's going on? Are you supposed to keep that in check? Legal things should be kept out of Patreon and out of the internet, obviously. So, they would fall under fire if they would allow stuff like that without checking what's on there. So perfect. So he says, which, if you know him, he'll never do that. I barely even listen to suggestions because I'm stubborn on sticking to my vision. And that's good. You have a vision, you're putting it on paper, you're actually making some progress with it. He says, I don't give a damn about American politics. I live in a small third world country, which I didn't know, by the way, in the middle of nowhere. But we all know that West Coast tech companies have their own circle jerk where they think they have the moral high ground over everyone else. I've been dwelling these past couple of weeks on whether I want to give Patreon the middle finger in some grand way, but I honestly don't care. If you all want to fight the injustice, I support you, but I'm too jaded to do anything. I could easily go to Subscribestar or Pixiv Fanbox, but honestly, I don't need it. You guys have been beyond awesome these past years, and I'm grateful. Thanks to your help, I can easily finish Monster Girl Island at my own pace. And that's honestly the best news right there. Someone that takes their time on their own project. They don't have to have people breathing down their necks anymore. Also, what was I going to say about that? It's sad. It's sad to see that he had to leave, but it's good to see that he's already gotten enough support where he's actually able to finish the game and at his own pace too, not being, again, rushed, people telling him, like, wait, man, it's good to have the community input. It was good that, you could be a part of the progress, seeing the progress and whatnot, but it's always good to work at your own pace and not to have people's expectations too high and whatnot, because some people will take it overboard and then be disappointed, like, oh, I thought this would happen, I'm disappointed in you, or, people are like that. We know that. And to be honest, I'm really grateful to have been able to support Redamz for a long time as well. If you guys have been following me, a lot of you did subscribe to my channel for Monster Girl Island, and you're awesome for that. I like you. I did stop posting that game for a reason. I can't go into detail right now, unfortunately, but I do plan to go back to that series. But if I'm going to leave you with anything, is that it's not going to be on this channel. If you notice, if you go through my channel and whatnot, you're not going to see Monster Girl Island anymore. I finally decided to take account of what I'm posting on this channel. Look, I fell in love recently with Genshin Impact a lot, and, it's pretty much the only game I've been playing, like, I would say religiously. I always like saying something like that when I'm so into it, I'm like addicted to this game. So I've been playing Genshin Impact religiously for about 7 months now. I only took a break recently at the beginning of the month. It was because I was very sick. Yes, I did experience symptoms of the virus. I was, had fever, cough, lack of how would you say, like, lack of oxygen, or I could barely breathe. I could barely walk anywhere without, like, being winded and coughing and whatnot. So my body was aching. I had diarrhea. I'm telling you, you could list off every single symptom. I had it. So I don't know if it wasn't confirmed. I never got tested, but I will be getting the vaccination very, 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 very soon. So, I'm looking forward to that. Looking forward to just putting that all behind me and whatnot. So, yeah, that's the only time I ever took a break from Genshin Impact was when I got sick. And, it felt so bad because, it felt very bad, but at the same time, it was a good break that I needed from the game as well, because as you all know, when you're getting very late into the game, it can feel like a chore, because it'll feel like it got to a point. I know it was like a burnout. It got to a point where I felt like I needed to log in to use my resin. I need to do my daily commissions. I need to do this and that. And before, I had a lot more. I still have it on my board over there, where it was like things to do for my dailies. I see daily activities, daily events, if there's any. Collect crabs, collect meat, collect all these different vegetables and whatnot. Craft condensed resin and use it, use up all the resin, the battle pass, save the premium. I had a whole list over there. I stopped following that list since everything, it's all in my head now. But yeah, it was pretty bad. It was pretty bad. So really, after that break, I decided to just take it easy in the game. It's okay. Like, my resin was capped for like weeks straight, and that's what hurt the most. But eventually, when I transitioned back into the game after I was finally feeling much better to actually do something, I said, you know what, I'm gonna just start over here and do what I can, and that's it. So I slowly came back into it. I'm not in that much of a rush, like, there's no rush. I'm already at AR-55. It's gonna take me a long time to get to AR-56, so I'll just do what I can do, build the character I like, know when to spend my resource and whatnot, the easy things. So yeah, it was a good break. So it was 50-50. It sucked that I had to get sick, but it's good that I got sick and I took a break from the game. So yeah, I've been loving Genshin Impact for a long time. So back to what I was saying. So I removed Monster Girl Island videos from this channel. They will no longer be on this channel. I'll have a more clear and concise update for you regarding Monster Girl Island, but you're no longer going to be seeing it here. And I do apologize for all of you who subscribed for Monster Girl Island. You guys gave my channel a big boost. And it's been years, like, I was always sitting at like what? Barely 300 subscribers, 400. Then I started uploading Otaku Box videos, and then I started with the Monster Girl Island like 3 years ago now. So yeah, again, I'm really grateful to have been a part of that support that Redamz, got to be able to finally finish the game at his own pace. I'm really grateful to have been part of that. I was a supporter for him for a long time. There was a recent change to my financial situation, which is why I really just kind of dropped a lot of things, and you'll notice that with the long break that I took a while ago. So, I needed to change things, because that's when responsibilities come in. You need to adjust to your financial situation that had changed for me. So, that's the whole thing. So, bottom line, Monster Girl Island is not returning to this channel. I will have a future update regarding more when I do get a chance to get to it. But yeah, again, I'm sorry for those who have subscribed for Monster Girl Island on this channel. I really, really do apologize. Okay, to continue, he does post the Discord as well. If you guys are interested in Redamz Discord for Monster Girl Island, I will link that in the description as well. So if you haven't already, any progress I might post will go there. I'll rebrand the Patreon's channel as well as an updates channel. Perfect. As for the fate of Monster Girl Island, well, nothing about the end product will change. I'll just approach developing more efficiently with less updates and no work in progress builds. Right, because that's what he was doing as well, the work in progress builds. I might consider the idea of splitting the game into 2 parts, though. Or even releasing Monster Girl Island as a full game that goes up to the first major climax and make the rest of the story a sequel. Ooh, oh, so it's a long game. This guy is making a full, long game. That's amazing. That is amazing. We'll see. So it's nothing's been set in stone yet, but he says we'll see. I've been meaning to upgrade to Unity 2021, but after making a small jam game with it, I can confidently say that upgrading Monster Girl Island to it would imply remaking the game from scratch. That's why making the latter part of the story a sequel instead would be a cool thing to do. Unity 2021 would allow far better visuals. I like the sound of that. Well, that's it for now. I will keep Patreon up for some weeks, if they don't delete it first, lol. So people can see this, but no more changes, or no more charges, I meant. Updates go on Discord now until Discord decides they don't like not safe for work either, which is already happening. That's right. Discord is also kind of doing that, where you're not going to be able to, like, I think eventually in Discord, you're not going to be able to freely post not safe for work images, you know, whether it's hentai or real life porn, I guess. So, yeah, that's it. And then the final words here, Monster Girl Island is an erotic, sex-filled game where players wake up on an island that is brimming with seductive monster girls that can be courted. Patreon's abusive decision might very well cost them a lot of money, considering the amount of Patreons Redamz had. Oh dear God, I didn't know he had that many people. I cannot zoom in. Stupid website. It was about, from what I can see here, it was about 13,959 Patreons. Look, Patreon has a lot of other creators on their platform, so I guess them losing out on Monster Girl Island is kind of like digging at their own pockets, but honestly, they can make it back with other creators. They don't have to worry. He was not the only one on there that has a massive support, so, you know, it is what it is. The prologue for Monster Girl Island can be accessed through itch.io and Steam now. And that's pretty much where it ends. So, yeah, I kind of turned this video into like an update slash, experiencing again a PC version of of Genshin Impact and why, you know, I'm not liking the PlayStation 4 experience. So let me just wrap it up and give you, like, you know, everything we just discussed. So I was talking about earlier in the video about, you know, PlayStation 4 and how I don't want MiHoYo to abandon the PlayStation 4 yet in regards to optimization. Like, updates, I'm guessing, will still come to the PlayStation 4 for its lifespan and whatnot, since it did come out there, you know, originally, and then after on the PlayStation 5. So I don't want them to, like, stop support in regards to optimization, you know. Like, I think they can still do something more. But I think they have a lot on their plate already. You know, I can at least understand that. I'm not going to be unreasonable and say, like, oh, you're going to give rewards such as 3 eggs and 2 fowls, but you can't do this optimization. I'm not going to say that. I know they're dealing with a lot right now, especially with the whole Honkai Impact incident, which I kind of posted on my community, if you didn't see that, about a man that was arrested for trying to kill the founders of MiHoYo because the global servers of Honkai Impact was able to get an event that the Chinese servers did not. I don't know if I'm getting that information wrong, but that's what's out there right now. If I am wrong about that, you know, you can correct me. Comment down below. But yeah, so they're dealing with a lot on their plate right now. And also with leakers who continue to leak the game. I'm already seeing some character leaked here and there. And, you know, I get it. Some people are doing it because they're excited to see more of the game that they love, and they want to continue to be hyped by it, and they don't want to drop the game. But then there's people like me who don't need to see leaks to continue to be hyped by the game, and they just keep doing it, like, without my consent. Like, you know, it's like, I'm going to throw out a spoiler here, so spoiler warning for whatever anime you're watching. Naruto. It's like telling me that the guy behind the mask, Toby, is Obito. Me, I'm watching Naruto at the time, and you're telling me this spoiler, like, oh, by the way, yeah, what were your thoughts on Toby actually being Obito? Huh? I think I saw that coming, and when I'm like, yo, dude, I'm not even finished watching the show. Why are you telling me this? I don't want to, like, you know, it's the same thing. Spoilers are spoilers. Spoilers are spoilers. It doesn't matter what it is. This is not even legal spoilers, because anime and manga is one thing. The manga is legal, and, you know, it's just people that prefer to watch the anime have not read the manga, and manga readers will spoil anime onlys sometimes. If they're being jerks, they'll do it intentionally. So yeah, this time it's not officially out for the game, and people are just digging at everything and just shoving it in people's faces, not asking them first, like, hey, are you okay with the leaks? Like, I really want to discuss about this new character that is coming out, and I wanted to know what you thought about it so we could have a proper conversation. Not just throw it at my face like, you know, you would see like in some kind of like The Office or something. You got a stack of papers and you just throw it at someone's face. And I'm like, dude, what the fuck, man? I didn't want to know about that. Stop shoving that shit in my face. That's what I have to say for the leakers out there. I don't want to see it. Look, I don't care. You can post all that shit in my comment section. I'm a little pissed off now, you know, just thinking about it. But, like, look, I don't want to know about it, okay? Can we just have, like, a normal conversation? If you want to talk about the leaks, bring that up first. Say, like, hey, are you comfortable with this? Can I just, not just shove it in my face? That is rude. That is rude. Right. And then we were talking about Monster Girl Island and the future of this channel regarding Monster Girl Island and whether you're going to see it or not. I mentioned that you will no longer see Monster Girl Island on my channel. I have not taken down the videos per se, but you won't be able to see it anymore. At least not on this channel. I'm hinting, yes, I am hinting towards there being another channel where I will freely upload all that stuff that I want. And really, the vision that I had 2 years ago when I started uploading those Monster Girl Island videos. So be on the lookout for that. I will make another like update video that's more centered around that. And we talked about also Redamz leaving Patreon because of what Patreon was forcing him to do and Patreon censorship and whatnot. We talked a little bit about Discord and how, you know, they're going down the censorship route as well. Of course, at the end of that, he said he will not make a subscribe star or fix a fan box because he's gotten enough support that he can finish the game on his own. Good, you know, take care of your health, finish the game when it's ready. Put it out there, and I'm excited about that. The first game is going to be made in the first game engine. I think he should stick with that idea. The first game being made on the game engine he already has, then make a sequel game where he finishes the story with the new engine. That is the good route to take, so I support that idea, and that's pretty much it. So I actually turned this into a video, kind of. That was unintentional. So, yeah. I'm sorry that you didn't get to see much of the visuals on the screen since I just left it on that pause menu, but yeah, that's pretty much all I had to say. It is Blackwingkei, and I'll catch you in the next video.